It's now time for the morning show on XL7-TV.
Welcome to the morning show on XL7-TV. I'm Bob Rick, and while this is Scooter,
Whoop whoop.
Scott Callie.
Well, how are you, sir? It's been a while.
I'm a whole year older.
Yeah. I hear you. Yeah, you had a birthday during this downtime.
I did, yeah. I'm a whole year older now.
Whole year older.
What a deal.
Yeah, I haven't seen you since last year. No.
I haven't seen you since the last show.
Yeah, it's been a while.
You've been hiding from me.
I was off.
Yeah, Nate, well, you're always off.
I was off, and I took it off.
Did you have a good Christmas over in Springdale?
We did. We had an awesome time. And
was the gnome a lot of fun?
The gnome was a trip. Yeah, and she's gotten into the whole, she loves ripping the paper and...
I forewarned you of that.
Yeah.
You can just rewrap boxes and hand them to her. She'd just be excited about it.
Until she realizes all she got was a box, and then she'll throw it back at you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So
she did do that.
So where's the thing? Supposed to have something in it.
Where's the toy? I want to see the toy when I unwrap it. I don't want to see a box.
You should always wrap at least one with the same toy and see if she goes looking for the other one just like it.
That's a good idea.
That'll keep her occupied for 15 minutes or so. What'd you get for Christmas?
Well, we kind of do things where everything kind of goes downhill. So we buy stuff for the kids, and we don't buy uphill, so everything kind of goes downhill.
Mm-hmm.
So mainly it was the kids that got the majority of the gifts.
So the gnome loaded up is what you're trying to say.
And that's the whole plan of it, yes.
Mm-hmm.
The gnome had a whole living room full. I don't even know where she's going to put all the stuff. She's going to have to start getting rid of something.
Well, you pick out the ones she doesn't show much interest in. You rewrap those for birthday time.
And then give them out to
Give
the
them
people.
back. Give them back to her at birthday time. She's not going to remember she already had it. Not if she hasn't played with it.
Yeah, but she's the only grandchild on both sides, so she gets plenty.
She's going to overload.
She overloads.
Uh-huh.
But no, we had a good time. Like I said, we spent Christmas over there, and then New Year's back at the house, and they ended up coming into town, so we got to see Gnome again.
Till the gnome came for New Year's.
Yes. So
Did she party hardy?
Yeah, she was at the in-laws, and Caitlin Jackson stayed with us, so we could party hardy and play some board games and have some good stuff. So.
I see. Swing it over there. Serge, you have a good Christmas?
Yeah.
Anything special?
What was your favorite gift for Christmas?
Probably a guitar. Yeah.
Can you play?
We're learning a couple of basic chords. Yeah.
Okay.
Acoustic, electric?
It's acoustic.
Acoustic.
Yeah.
Big plans for New Year? Your New Year resolutions?
I don't know. Probably just confidence.
You buying some, or
What?
going to build some, or what are you doing?
Buying what?
Confidence.
So, I don't know.
Some people look for confidence in a bottle. I just didn't know.
Wait.
Spray bottle, drinkable bottle. You just never know. See.
Wait, what?
Never mind. How about you, Scooter?
They make liquid encouragement.
Liquid courage, yes.
I didn't have any New Year's resolutions. I'm not big on those.
No, I'm not
Nobody ever keeps them, so it doesn't really matter.
They're just blowing hot air.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds good for the moment. But
I'm going to lose all this weight, and I'm going to do this. And no, you're not.
No. Doing it for a New Year's resolution, you're not doing it for the right reason anyways. If you're going to do something, you need to just make up your mind to do it.
Just do it.
To do it.
Just make a plan. Just go ahead.
Yep. Yeah, it's like I said, nobody ever sticks with them, so I don't get into that whole New Year's resolution thing.
Now, you're a child of the 70s.
Oh, no, here we go.
I told you there's going to be a test.
There is a test.
And if you're lucky, I won't be able to find it. You're not that lucky.
Oh.
All right, so you remember when we were kids, and of course I'm a lot older than you, but when we were kids or when you were kids, they used to have jingles for commercials, right?
Yep.
I want you to name the product that goes with this jingle.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
First one's easy. My baloney has a first name.
What?
Oscar Mayer.
There you go.
What?
My baloney has a first name as Oscar. My baloney has a second name Meyer. And if you ask me why I say Oscar Mayer has a way of Bolage.
Not sure,
How's that?
not sure that's the way it's supposed to end, but hey, it worked well.
That's something like that.
All right, number 2. I don't want to grow up.
Toys R Us.
Okay. Give me a break. Give me a break.
Kit Kat bar.
Okay, you're doing well. The best part of waking up.
Coffee. Folgers in your cup.
Okay. Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't. Almond Joy's got nuts.
And
I'm not finishing that.
mounds don't.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
There you go. You don't know the funny part of that, so we'll
Apparently
leave that
not.
alone. My wife's at home laughing right now.
I'd like to teach the world to sing.
Oh. I know it, but I don't. It's not coming to mind.
Keep that. That's 1 out of 6. So that's not bad. Reach out and touch someone.
Geez, I can't remember the actual product.
Okay, that's 2.
It was like something Bell, I thought.
Not enough time.
Okay.
If you dare to wear short shorts.
Nair.
Yep. They're magically delicious.
Oh my god. Oh, wait.
It's a cereal. They're magically delicious. I know the commercial. I'm trying to think of it.
Wait.
Lucky
Holy cow.
Charms.
Lucky Charms, yes.
Okay. Meow, 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 meow.
What? Bark, bark, bark.
It's a cat food of some kind, but I don't remember that one.
Meow mix.
I remember the commercial, but I couldn't remember the name of it.
Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. Oh, what a relief it is.
Alka-Seltzer.
Okay. It's the last one.
All right. Here we go.
So kiss a little longer, hold hands a little longer, hold tight a little longer.
That one you got me.
That one got me. I don't know the answer to that one.
That one got me. And what was the answer?
Like I said, that one got me. I don't have the answer.
Oh, I'll be darned.
Yep.
So I did pretty good, though.
So reach out and touch someone. And I like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony, but I don't remember the product.
Yeah. I remember the song, but I didn't know that the product.
So you got 3 out of 12 that you didn't know. That's not bad.
3 out of 12 I didn't know, yeah. That's not bad.
Didn't know. That's not bad.
It's not bad. I did pretty good, actually.
I thought it'd be a little fun this morning.
There you go. I like it. Did you know any of them?
Oh, I need the Lucky Charms. Yeah.
There you go.
But she's not a child of the 80s, so she
No.
wouldn't have a clue.
No.
All right, let's get started. It's time for the morning prayer brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks. 870-508-1771 is our number. Hospice of the Ozarks has been taking care of Baxter and Marion County since 1979. They'd be glad to take care of you as well. And Sarah will say the morning prayer.
Lord, we just thank you for this day that you made. We thank you for the guidance, Lord, and that you've just given us. And we ask to just always lift your name up in just hard times. And we just thank you so much. And forgive us, Father, for our wrongdoings, Lord God, but help us be better and just keep on pursuing you. And we just thank you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
The morning prayer brought to you by Hospice of the Ozarks. We'll be back after a quick word from Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team of Century 21 Lee Mack Realty.
Hi, I'm Bob Zadora, the Z Team. I'd like to share something with you. Our team didn't need to reach everyone to be considered successful. We only needed the power of one. One person who was delighted with the way they were treated, helping them to reach their real estate goals. One person who told another person who told another, and so on. So if you're ready to buy or sell real estate, the Z Team would like to be your one. Give us a call. 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lee Mack Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's time for lake levels, dam reports, and all the weather updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team of Century 21 Lee Mack Realty. 870-405-0793 is our number. Retiredarkansas.net is our website. If you go there, click on live views. This is what you see today.
Wasn't
Not
expecting
much.
that.
No, I wasn't either.
It wasn't. Both cameras are just nothing but fog, and I was not expecting that this morning.
No.
That's the wide angle right there.
Wow.
This
That's,
is the same shot. You know, this was taken before, but that's the same shot today that we're looking at.
Generally, when you go to live views at retiredarkansas.net, you will see this, but it will be live, and this is not. This is the beautiful White River that separates Marion County, Arkansas from Baxter County, Arkansas. The city of Cotter there straight ahead with the baseball field. There's City Park to your left there. To the far left is the Rainbow Bridge. Behind it is the Trellis Bridge for the railroad tracks. Around the bend there is the city of Bull Shoals. Straight ahead is the state of Missouri. To the far right is the city of Mountain Home. In front of that is Gassville. Contractor's Trust is the white building you can see about midway up the screen, and the Railroad Museum is right there across the way. This is the beautiful White River. We call this God's country. If you'd like to see what's available in this area for sale, go to retiredarkansas.net, click on MLS listings. Check it out, see what you can find. If you find something that interests you, pick up your phone, give Bob or Linda Zadora a call at 870-405-0793. And ask for Miss Linda. She'll be glad to help you.
There you go.
Be glad to help you. Let's see. I don't even remember what we do next, Scooter.
Weather. We'll take a look at the radar.
Oh, we're going to look at the national radar. That's a good idea. And as you can see on the radar, nothing in Arkansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. Florida's pretty clear as well. Got some snow going up through Toronto, Canada, into Pennsylvania and in New York as well. California's getting some rain. Oregon's getting some snow. So is Idaho and Montana. But as far as our area goes, looks like not much happening. We'll go ahead and zoom into Arkansas. And you can see on the Arkansas radar from Bentonville to Blytheville, Fayetteville over to Jonesboro, Batesville back to Fort Smith, Russellville, Conway, Little Rock, Hot Springs, Pine Bluff, Texarkana, all clear today. Watches and warnings, nothing for Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, Illinois, Indiana. A little bit of fog advisory, a freezing fog advisory in Oklahoma. Dense fog advisory in the Panhandle of Texas. Got some heavy snow and wintry weather going on up in Minnesota and Wisconsin. 7-day forecast. High today is going to be 65 and sunny. Mostly cloudy tonight. Low of 48. High tomorrow of 69. Low of 38 tomorrow night. 64 for a high on Wednesday. 49 for a low. 65 for a high with showers likely on Thursday with a 53-degree low temperature Thursday night. And high on Friday with a chance of rain will be 63. Take a quick sneak peek at the weekend. Looks like it's going to be a high of 51 with a low of 26 on Saturday and a high of 47 on Sunday. So enjoy the warmer weather throughout the week because they're going to chill back down before the weekend. Lake levels and dam reports. Lake Norfolk 549.32, which is 2.68 below full pool of 552. The last report we have would be from yesterday, and they were running 0 at Norfolk. And over at Bull Shoal, 655.73, which is 3.27 below full pool of 659. And yesterday they were running 2. Have not changed that report, so that's what we have to give you. That's the lake levels, dam reports, and all the updates brought to you by Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team of Century 21 Lemac Realty. 870-405-0793 is their number. Retiredarkansas.net is their website. These are realtors you can recommend to your friends. They're busy, but never too busy to help you. Bob and Linda Zadora, the Z Team. We'll be right back.
When the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 Series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It is time for community news and happenings brought to you by Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals. 870-425-3434. Highway 62 Southwest at Buford Road. If you are looking to start the new year off with a new tractor, a new backhoe, skid steer, Mini X, brake bed trailer,
You name it,
RTV.
they got it.
They got them. They got it. Anything you want. Start your new year off. Some new hay equipment. Just go there and see them.
They've
Just
got
go
it.
buy
They
it.
probably got it in stock.
If you got something that's broke, go by there and see what it is. They can help you get it fixed. If you know what it is, they probably have. I found it, by the way. If you know what it is, they probably have the part. If you need them to help you diagnose and figure it out, they'll be glad to do that as well. Ozarks Farm and Lawn, the dealership that deals, been the same type business in that building since it was built back in the 70s, and they are consistent and they are very quick at what they do. So,
Very knowledgeable at what they do.
absolutely.
I know that.
Community news and happenings. Let's see. We have all-you-can-eat pancake breakfast Saturday, the 24th of January, from 7:30 to 11. It's open to the public. Includes buttermilk pancakes with fruit toppings, sausage and biscuits and gravy, orange juice and coffee. It's $10 for adults. Kids 5 through 12 are $5. Kids under 4 eat free. Following groups will eat free as well. World War II and Korean War veterans eat free. Active duty military and reservists in uniform. All first responders in uniform will eat for free as well. Fundraising proceeds will go help support local veterans and their families. So that will be the 24th of January, 7:30 to 11 at the Alley White, American Legion Post 52 at 717 Market Street here in Mountain Home. Go check it out. Good cause, good folks, good food. What else could you ask for? I'm asking. What could you ask for, Scooter?
I'm game.
The Marion County Election Commission is still looking for some trainees that can help out and be a poll worker or election worker. You have to be 18 years of age or older. You must be a U.S. citizen. You must be a resident of Marion County and must lawfully be registered to vote in the state of Arkansas unless you're a high school student working on your community service, whatever that's called these days. It is called LEARNS Act Community Service Commitment. So for more information, call Brian Sorensen, 732-423-6775. He'll be glad to give you the information you need. See if you qualify. They sure can use some help over there. You can go down to the Marion County Annex Building at 105 South Berry Street, across from the old courthouse. There we go. The training will be coming up pretty quick. It's the 10th of January on a Saturday, and then Saturday the 17th at 9:30 for the free training. So you want to get that in. Training shouldn't take more than 4 hours, but you want to go ahead and get signed up for that. But give them a hand. That'd be cool. Let's see what else we might have that we might want to chat about.
Do you want to mention start of the new year if you got any programs going on or any PSAs that you need us to help promote? You can text them to me, 870-404-5981. Be happy to get them on.
Does that count for flyers too? They text you a flyer
Yeah,
picture, or
yep.
they better off to email it?
They can text it to me as far as flyer goes. It's not a big deal.
Cool. Cool. Yeah, I'm not seeing much in the local news other than a bunch of stupidity over New Year's.
There's always that.
Somebody got drunk, threatened to burn somebody's house down. Somebody got drunk.
It happens.
Somebody just being stupid. Yeah, a lot of that stuff going on. Stupid. The Marion County Regional Airport Board will have a meeting today over at the Flippin Court Complex. It'll be at 6 o'clock tonight. So if you're interested in what's going on at the Marion County Regional Airport, you might go check that out. Bull Shoals discontinued their blue bag recycling program. They have changed their hours at their city hall. Officials has extended their hours to 5:30. So very limited use, so they've gone back to 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday and 8 to noon on Fridays. So other than that, not a whole lot there. Just some more stupidity.
There you
Had
go.
that over New Year's, I guess.
It happens.
Crazy. That'll do it then.
Take a break.
Get your PSAs into Scooter. We'll be glad to announce them for you. I know there's some things coming up with the schools that we'll be getting some announcements on those. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll see you back in a minute.
Your senior healthcare specialist is VACO Insurance in Mountain Home. Retired law enforcement and disabled veteran owner Frank VACO and staff can help you with all your insurance needs. VACO Insurance provides coverage for most carriers in the area, such as Medicare, Affordable Care Act, individual, or any other health or life insurance options. With over 13 years experience and agents in multiple areas and locations throughout northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, VACO Insurance is the right choice to handle all your insurance needs. That's VACO Insurance, located in Mountain Home.
For all things glass, contact the professionals at Clear Results Glass in Mountain Home. Whether you're needing a rock chip repair or a full windshield replacement, Clear Results Glass can take care of all of your automotive glass needs with fast turnarounds at competitive prices. They service business and residential customers and can custom cut any glass or provide you with the right fit for your home windows, sliding doors, commercial glass, or even a frameless shower enclosure. Contact Clear Results Glass today for a quote or to schedule your next glass project. That's Clear Results Glass, located in Mountain Home.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
At Hospice of the Ozarks, our purpose is you, not just your illness. We offer a compassionate plan of care that respects your dignity and honors your wishes with countless services and groundbreaking programs. We are committed to improving the quality of life for both you and your family. We provide care and support in the comfort of wherever you call home, but we also have the area's only hospice house when needed. As the only local not-for-profit hospice, we will never turn away a patient regardless of their ability to pay. Learn more at hospiceoftheozarks.org.
All you've ever wanted was a place to write your story. You hear it's not the right time to buy or sell a house, but really, the best time is when it's right for you. The real estate markets, they change, they go up, they go down. One thing that doesn't change is where you want to be in your life. The professionals you team up with will make your story happen. The Z Team are the professionals you need to hire for your next chapter. So call the Z Team at 870-405-0793, Century 21 Lemac Realty, 1024 Highway 62 East, retiredtoarkansas.net.
When you're out of town.
Welcome back to the morning show on XL7-TV. It's Monday morning sports update time. Scooter, it was a busy Christmas break for sports.
Had a lot going on.
Had a lot of games. We did, we started Monday the 29th. We did 4 basketball games at the Atlas Asphalt Holiday Tournament. We did 8 games on Tuesday, and we did 6 games on Wednesday. And holy catfish. That's a lot of basketball.
How did everything go?
Well, the Bombers faced Greene County Tech for the 3rd time this season, and were not successful in turning them over. They played some good games, had some very good performances by the boys' teams. Greene County Tech did beat them in the playing for 3rd place. Greene County Tech ended up taking 3rd. The Lady Bombers did win the tournament on their side, which congratulations to them. They beat Greers Ferry West Side, and it was pretty cool. Had a lot of ball games going on at the gym. Took Thursday off. Went Friday and Saturday of this past week over to Harbor and did some wrestling matches. I bet probably live streamed, I'm going to say 40 matches on Friday and at least 30 on Saturday. Lady Bombers took 4th place in that tournament. Had Ellie Miller took 2nd place.
Way to go!
Had
really?
a good number of 3rd place finishes. Had several 4th place finishes. 8 out of 12 of the girls that wrestled made it to the podium.
Awesome.
So that's pretty exciting for the Lady Bomber program. The wrestling program there is growing, and they're getting gooder and gooder. Olivia McCoy hit her 100th career win, so she's like 102 or 103, maybe even more.
Way to go.
Congratulations,
That's a
congratulations
major feat.
to her. Big feat. Of course, it was harder back in the day when your son wrestled, because they didn't wrestle so many matches, so it took longer. But now they're wrestling 25, 30 matches a season.
Yeah.
And it's, if you're good, you're good. On the boys' side, the only matches that they had us in split gyms.
Gotcha.
So they had the boys on 4 mats in the main gym because there were more boys' schools there. And then we had the girls in the back on 3 mats. Okay. So I set up in the back to be able to do the girls because they had a live stream coming from the boys' side. So when it come time for championship rounds, they moved everybody to the big gym. So I had to tear everything down, reset back up. And
about how it goes.
And then the Mountain Home boys had 2 wrestling. One wrestling for first was Colin Fraunfelter. He took second. Stephen Sturgis, he ended up taking 4th over on the other mat.
Oh, okay.
But the boys did have a good tournament, had good finishes, just not very many in the top 3. So other than that, we've got junior high basketball tonight over at Jonesboro Handicamp. That is an away game. We've got Harrison at Harrison tomorrow. So we want to make sure folks know that will be live on XL7-TV, XL7 Sports on Facebook and YouTube, and we'll bring that coverage there. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up as the Monday morning sports update. Back by popular demand, we did a show with NAEC over right before Christmas break. Had a lot of views on it, had a lot of people asking a lot of questions, so we thought we'd bring that show back this morning.
Yep.
Since today is in-service day at school. And
couldn't get any of the sports people to come out.
Kind of hard for them to come out when they got mandatory in-service, you know.
I get it. It happens. I give them a hard time either way, though.
Yeah, you know, you think if you had enough clout, you just slide on out of that in-service. But one thing I do want to say real quick about the tournament over at Harbor, very well-run tournament. Miss Allison Dewey showed up in support of the athletes that were there. And
awesome.
I was awful nice
to
for her to be
Allison.
there. So
That's
we
awesome.
appreciate that. Do we need to stall around for just a little bit more?
Nah, we can go ahead and go on out.
All right, we're going to take it on out. Thanks for watching. We won't come back.
No.
We won't come back live, so we'll see you tomorrow.
When you're out of town, make sure your pet is with someone who will love them as much as you do. At 201 Pet Salon and Resort, your pet is cared for just as it would be at home. 201 Pet Salon and Resort is the only all-suite, climate-controlled, and air-filtered boarding facility in the area, with private and spacious rooms to keep your pet relaxed. And with over 3/4 of an acre of fenced play area, your pet will receive the proper exercise they deserve. Your best friend is in good hands at 201 Pet Salon and Resort in Mountain Home.
Providing caring, compassionate services at an affordable price is our goal at Connor Family Funeral Home. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that treats our friends and neighbors just like family, with a wide range of services and options to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area. Connor Family addresses all the details with no hidden fees, so you can rest assured that you are treated like family for a more personalized and worry-free service. That's Connor Family Funeral Home, where compassion and affordability meet, located in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the Mountain Home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Sleep Mart is...
Hey, welcome back to the morning show. I have got two guys here, Chris Hickman from North Arkansas Electric Co-op, and wait a minute, I got that wrong, didn't I? Did I get that right?
You did. Okay. You got it right. Yeah.
All right, and Mitch Ross from Arkansas Electric Co-op out of Little Rock. So welcome, guys. And I was just explaining that this is very, very professional, and we. Okay, I can't even do that with a straight face. Sorry. So welcome, guys, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
Thank you. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
And so let's start with you, Chris. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
I'm an energy advisor at North Arkansas Electric Cooperative and member services supervisor. So I'm in the office most of the time, but I have done energy efficiency for over 20 years here at North Arkansas Electric.
Oh, wow. Okay. And then, Mitch, tell us a little bit about your position.
So I'm the Energy Efficiency Manager at Arkansas Electric Cooperative. So at Arkansas Electric, we work with all the 17 co-ops in the state to help them with their energy services department. So anything that comes up when it comes to energy efficiency, as far as people having questions or commercial clients who have high energy bills, we can try to go out and help them figure out what's going on.
And so today you're going to tell us how we can save money on our energy bills?
Mm-hmm. Yep, just in time for Christmas.
Just in time
Spend
for
more time
Christmas?
on presents, less on your energy bill.
Oh, hey, that works for me for sure.
Yeah, me too.
That always works. Anytime you're saving money around Christmas or any time of the year. But so tell us a little bit about how we can go about saving money.
So I think that the biggest short-term things that are really quick and easy to implement, one is just being careful about how you use your thermostat and how you set your temperature. In the summer and winter, you're going to have those peaks of high usage, and it's because that outdoor temperature drives your HVAC unit, your heating and cooling unit, to run more during those seasons. So in the wintertime, the lower you can keep it, the more energy you're going to save. So for my household, that might be 66, 67, 68. For someone else who has a different comfort level than I do, they might keep it warmer or even cooler. But just as low as you comfortably can is the advice I give, and dress a little warmer when you're indoors. Look for other ways to keep that comfort level while keeping your thermostat low.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And do you see a big peak? Obviously in the really cold parts of the winter, but are there things that we can do with our home to where there's not so much heat escaping?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. So one step, whether it's with North Arkansas Electric or whatever utility you're with, is we do energy audits, and we do free energy audits for our members.
Oh, okay.
And we send someone out, and they do a whole house inspection. They look in the crawl space, look in the attic, and try to find all those places where air could be escaping. If, in worst case scenarios, we have what's called a blower door test, which will actually find where those leaks are at. But there are some general areas that most houses have where air, can escape or come in. It's around basically any place in a house that's had a hole cut in it, whether it's a door or a window or plumbing areas.
Okay.
Just to make sure all those are sealed. That can be done with a tube of caulk. So it's a low cost thing that someone can do by themselves.
Oh, okay. All right. And you do those free audits just for homeowners?
Yeah, as long as you're a member of North Arkansas Electric Cooperative, they are free, and you can just call the number. You can look it up for North Arkansas Electric, and they'll get you in touch with our energy advisor, and he'll schedule an appointment and come out and give you a whole house analysis.
Oh wow, that's nice. That's nice.
I think most utilities do something similar. So
Yes.
even if you're not a North Arc member,
Get with your local utility.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's good to know. I was not aware of that. So now I have a crawl space. So, and I know that the vents should be closed probably at this point in time going into the crawl space for the winter. But are there things in the crawl space that we can do to kind of help with our energy bills?
One of the big ones, apart from doing some air sealing like Chris is talking about, keeping that attic or crawl space air out of the home in the first place, is that if you have ductwork in the crawl space, ductwork is one of the biggest energy wasters in a home because most ductwork is leaky. The average home in the U.S. has over 30% duct leakage, which means for every dollar you spend running your HVAC unit, 30 cents is escaping out the ducts through cracks, gaps, or disconnected ductwork, which is usually in the attic or the crawl space.
Right.
So sealing up those leaky ducts is a huge energy saver. Some people don't even know about it, and for years they've had a completely disconnected duct. And by repairing those things, you can save hundreds of dollars a year.
Wow, that's good to know. That's good. I never knew that. So, all right, well, I just learned something. So what other tips would you have?
I think in the wintertime, apart from air sealing and duct sealing, one of the most important things to consider is your attic insulation. We've heard that heat rises, hot air rises, so that ceiling of the home is going to be warmer than most of the other places. So if we don't have good attic insulation, that heat's going to quickly escape into the attic and cool our home. So having a really good blanket of attic insulation makes a really big difference in the cold winter months to keep our home comfortable and run it more efficiently.
And as far as the audit, do you actually get into the attic and the crawl space? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll measure insulation levels and give recommendations on whether or not we feel like they need to add any insulation. Okay. What you typically find is, over time, regulations and just energy practices have changed. So, what was common practice 30 years ago is not the same as it is now. Okay. And in our area, there are a lot of 30-year-old plus houses that were insulated the way they did things then and just haven't been improved on. So what was done then is not really up to code and what is efficient nowadays. So there are a lot of houses that still could benefit from adding insulation.
Oh, okay. Do the codes change frequently? I don't know the answer to that. Do the codes for things like insulation and requirements with building, do they change fairly frequently? Do you know?
I think it's either a 3 or 5 year cycle. I can't remember
it's
officially.
Usually on a 3 or 5 year cycle.
And a lot of times, depending on where you live, they'll just say, "Hey, we're just going to kind of keep going with the last 3 or 5 year cycle. We'll just keep up with that code." I think over the last 30 years they've changed a lot, but each 3 year cycle there's not a huge change.
Okay, but I guess the point on that is even if you have a newer home, like 10 years or younger, there could have been some changes where you might not have as efficient of a system as you think.
Definitely.
Sure.
As you might have had to begin with. So.
Yeah, and we check out newer homes, and sometimes there's things like that disconnected duct where maybe an electrician was crawling around, not just to throw water on electricians, but someone was crawling around and damaged the duct. That can happen.
Right.
We do have every once in a while a brand new home, most of the home really well insulated, and we'll kind of turn a corner and there's this kind of blind spot where a whole room gets missed. So stuff like that does happen. Where even if you have a new home, it's good to pay attention and check things out.
Well, that's
I got
good
a question, and this is something I've heard mixed reviews on. Is it smart to have a programmable thermostat that only kicks on, keep the temperature where you want it when you're there, and then drop down a few degrees when you're gone? Some people say it's you can save money by having it fluctuate like that. Other people say you're better off keeping it at one temp. What's your thoughts on that?
So thermostat settings, the biggest thing I think is keep it as warm as you comfortably can in the summer and as cool as you comfortably can in the winter. That makes a huge difference. But as far as that kind of changing it day to day, usually there is some energy savings if you're going to be gone for 4 or more hours to adjust the thermostat so it's not running so much. So in the wintertime, that would be turning the temperature down. There are a couple of caveats to that. If you live in a really nice, new, really well insulated, really well air sealed home, it's probably not going to make that big of a difference. So the less efficient the home, the more good thermostat practices are going to save you on your bill. So if it's an inefficient home that's not well insulated or leaky, really trying to watch your HVAC runtime is going to save you quite a bit.
So, and along with that question that Scooter asked, if you do have to adjust your thermostat, I've heard that it's better to go up just 1 or 2 degrees at a time. Does that really make a difference with the energy? I know as far as the system, it's less stress on the system to do that, but as far as saving money on the bill, does it matter if you turn it up?
So if you have an electric heat pump, for example, that's where that practice really can benefit you, because with electric heat pumps, all electric heat pumps, your backup heat is your auxiliary heat are electric heat strips. And what can determine when those come on is either by temperature. Most thermostats, it's about a 2 degree change in temperature will cause the auxiliary heat to come on. So for example, if your house is warm and you open the front door and leave it open, you're going to lose a lot of hot air quickly. Your thermostat's going to drop quickly, and what your thermostat is thinking is, we're losing a lot of heat, we need to get that back, so let's turn the auxiliary heat on. But your thermostat doesn't know the difference in something like that happening, or if you just adjust it 2 degrees, it just thinks it needs to get some heat in there as quickly as it can, and it will cause those heat strips to come on. And the heat strips running, will cost 3 or 4 times as much energy consumption as just your whole system running by itself. So if you are going to adjust it, programmable is the way to go, because the programmable thermostats does that automatically without kicking that auxiliary heat on. But if you're going to manually do it, just turn it up a degree, let it catch up, and then just make sure when you're adjusting your thermostat you don't see that auxiliary heat come on.
Okay. All right.
I was going to make a quick distinction between programmable thermostat and the smart thermostats, which I think is kind of what we're talking about. So smart thermostats are like Google Nest has one, Ecobee has a really good one. Most other brands have a version of those now, but they're the ones that would connect with Wi-Fi. The benefits of those is they know the outdoor temperature. They really have a lot better energy efficiency settings, especially if you have a heat pump. So they're kind of a no-brainer. If you have a heat pump, try to invest in one of those. Have it programmed to where that backup heat kicks on as little as possible.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have a heat pump, but I don't have what you were just talking about.
Yeah, the smart thermostat.
The smart you have to be smart to have a smart thermostat.
Well, they have some cool features. I can, if I leave on vacation and forget to adjust my unit, I can do it from my phone. So you can integrate, that phone control, which is nice, and some other cool things. If your unit is running too much, like there's a fault or an error, it'll actually proactively warn you, hey, it's we've been running too long and we haven't seen the temperature drop. There might be an issue with the system. Oh. So there's some cool benefits to those.
It is smart.
Yep,
They are
smart.
Yes. All right, well, let's take a break and we'll be right back to talk some more about energy saving.
Sleep Mart is introducing a new way to shop for a great night's sleep. Your Comfort Mattresses comes in 5 unique comfort levels, from firm to soft, with cooling options to match your perfect sleep temperature. And no matter your price range, we'll help you find the perfect fit. Get deep, restorative sleep exclusively at Sleep Mart.
Even on the most perfect day, the unexpected can happen. But with just one call to their local Red Ribbon expert at Overhead Door, they can get their garage door fixed or replaced in a jiffy.
Call Overhead Door Company of North Arkansas today in Mountain Home. Experience the best in Mexican dining. Letty's in Gassville, voted numerous times as the best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Come out for delicious breakfast served all day, or enjoy an authentic Mexican lunch or dinner. $1.49 tacos on Thursday, 10% discount for seniors every day. No time? Call Letty's and have your to-go order waiting for you. And don't forget, Letty's also provides catering for small parties, weddings, holidays, or big events. The best Mexican restaurant in the Twin Lakes area. Letty's in Gassville.
Well, folks, have you been trout fishing before?
Not since I was a little kid.
You'll do fine.
Hey, what are you doing?
Aren't you coming along?
See you downriver.
How do you start this motor? I've never been in a boat before.
See you downriver.
Well, folks, have you sold a house before?
Yeah, about 30 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, well, you'll be okay then.
You sure?
Where are you going?
See you at the closing.
Hey!
At the closing.
We should call the Z-Team.
the acres add up, so does the work. The Kubota LO2 series is ready for it. Part of the #1 rated tractor brand for durability and owner experience, it features powerful, dependable Kubota diesel engines, performance-matched attachments, and the versatility to get the job done right.
For all your Kubota needs, visit Ozarks Farm and Lawn in Mountain Home. Discover comfort and style at Sleep Mart. From reclining sofas and love seats to manual and power recliners, sleep and lift chairs, we've got it all. Choose from a variety of styles, colors, and fabrics. All made with pride in the USA. Come to Sleep Mart today, where comfort meets savings. Your senior...
We're back on the morning show. Hey, I've got the guys here from North Arkansas Electric Co-op and the Arkansas Electric Co-op to talk about some energy saving tips for the winter. And we mentioned Christmas lights at break. Is there anything special that people need to know about having their Christmas lights? Does that really increase the bill at all? Very much.
I would say only if you're using older incandescent lights, which are the ones that get really hot, the kind of traditional light bulb. Most people are moving or have moved to LED lights.
Right.
LED lights are so energy efficient, they're really not going to show up much on your bill. So.
All right, well, that's good. So get out there and put up those lights. I like a lot of Christmas
That's right. Be
lights.
festive, yeah.
Yeah, be festive and enjoy it, and just know you're not running up your electric bill, really. So that's good. Now, Chris, you were talking at break about a loan program. Talk a little bit about that.
So at North Arkansas Electric, for our members, we have one of the ways we try to help with energy efficiency is offering low interest loan for energy efficiency. That can include heat pumps, insulation. So if people need to add insulation, that can be done through the loan program, and it's 1% interest. And so it's very low interest loans. The payments are low on it. And to qualify, there are a few guidelines. We do run credit check, just like any other loan. But they can just contact us or can go online to our website and find information about that and fill out an application. And it's a pretty quick process. So, once someone turns an application in, they usually know within a day or so whether they're approved or not.
So that's great to know. So if you come out and do an audit and find some things that need to be improved, and sometimes that can be kind of costly, things that people don't really plan for.
Right.
So they can apply for or check out the guidelines for the loan and make application through you all and get some money to help do those upgrades.
Yep.
And it'll probably end up saving you money in the long run.
For sure. Yep.
And 1% interest. I don't know of anywhere where you can get a loan for 1% interest.
Yeah, that's one good thing about if you are a co-op member. It's a not-for-profit electric utility. So we don't have a shareholder that we're trying to give profits back to at the end of the year. If there's actually any extra money, it goes back to our members. So it's just kind of another way of helping our members manage their costs up front instead of giving them back the money through a capital credit, it's called.
Is there, off the top of your head, are there income requirements or anything for the loan?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. But obviously the credit check and things of that nature that are pretty standard. So space heaters. Let's talk a little bit about space heaters, because a lot of people, and me included, I've used them in the past, but what are some tips about using space heaters?
So we've mentioned, we've been thrown around the words strip heat or electric resistance heat or space heaters and heat pump quite a bit. So there's two main ways you can heat with electricity. A heat pump, which is moving heat from one place to the other through a refrigeration cycle. So it's the same as your air conditioner that takes heat out of the indoors and moves it outside for us. It just reverses that cycle to pull heat out of the outdoors and move it inside. So the benefits of that is it's very, very energy efficient. But it does have a couple of cons. If it's really, really cold outside, it struggles to keep up. And also it's a little more finicky. Like if you have a refrigeration leak, then your heat pump system's not going to operate well either. So heat pump systems have backup electric resistance heat, and that's what we talked about with the thermostat settings, trying to avoid that expensive electric heat kicking on and trying to get the most out of your heat pump. Well, any plug-in space heater is going to be the same as that backup electric heat. It's really reliable, it heats well, but it's very inefficient. It uses a lot of power. One a little plug-in space heater, typically if you were to leave it plugged in and running for an entire month and it just didn't shut off, it would be about $100 it would add to your electric bill each month. So imagine if you got 5 or 6 of those and you get a $400, $500, $600 bill, that's usually the culprit. They can do more damage, and it doesn't really matter if it says eco mode or the size. I've seen ones that are just about this big versus a big one, and they're using the same amount of power. So one little device like that can use about $100 in electricity a month.
Wow.
Where we see a lot of those are well houses, for example. People will have a well house and they want to keep it warm, so they'll put a space heater out there and forget about it.
Right.
And can't figure out why their bill's $100 or $150 more a month than it should be. So we find that a lot. Or people that just, there are some manufacturers of space heaters that advertise them as energy efficient. And I've seen a lot of times people think that they're saving money by putting 2 or 3 of these little small heaters instead of using their whole house system, thinking it's going to save them money, and in fact it's going to double their electric bill.
Yeah, if you have a efficient heat pump for your whole home, that's going to be the better option.
Okay.
I would mention, so he talked about space here in like a well. We do see that fairly often. There's a really cool product. It's not very expensive. I think it's under $20. You can find on Amazon. Sometimes you can find them in like a local feed store. It's called a Thermocube is one of the brands. It's the brand I see more of, but it's a thermostatically controlled outlet. So it's just a small device. You plug it into any wall outlet, and then anything you plug into that, it'll only run whenever the temperatures are near freezing. So you put that in your well house, you plug it in, you plug your space heater into that, and instead of that space heater running on a 40, 50, 60 degree day, it's going to wait until it really needs that freeze prevention to kick it on. So it's not going to run those over time. It's going to help you guys save money on your bill too.
And what was is that the brand name that you
Thermocube is the more common brand I see. They do have others. It's a thermostatically controlled outlet. So a thermostat meaning it's sensing temperature and it's controlling whatever's plugged in depending on the temperature. They actually have some for summertime use too. If you have a home chicken coop and you want to run a fan when it's really, really hot, they have some that'll do that too, where it waits till it's really hot to kick something on.
To cool your chickens.
Yep.
All right.
One more thing about space heaters too. We're not saying don't use space heaters, but really what space heaters are designed for is to heat a small space in like when you're in that area. So some people like to have one close to their bathroom when they're getting ready in the morning and run it for an hour or so. Or if they're watching TV in the evening, they may want it to add a little heat for an hour or so. And if you use them like that, they're really not that noticeable on an electric bill. It's people that are trying to use them exclusively to heat an area. That's where they get expensive.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. Yes, I actually had one that I would use in my home office whenever I was working just in the afternoon, because the afternoon the room tended to get a little bit cooler. So rather than adjust my thermostat, I was using that just for a couple hours, here and there. And I don't recall really noticing a huge difference, but that's good to know that short periods of time it's not really going to make an impact, but if you're putting them all over your house or for prolonged periods of time, it's going to shoot that bill up. So that's good to know. I have a question that you may be able to answer, because I've read different points of view on this. Closing vents or closing off rooms that you don't use during the winter, does that, or in the hot weather in the summer, does that impact the energy use at all?
So your home, the duct system should be designed to really be for the whole home. So if you're going into rooms that aren't used and you're closing those vents, you're increasing the pressure on your duct system. And as we mentioned before, most ductwork is leaky. So you're actually forcing more air out of the leaks.
Okay.
So we really recommend for the home, leave the vents open actually. Another thing is if you have a room, some people like shut that door, and if it's got thick carpet and that door's touching the carpet, then you're pushing air into that room through a vent, but it doesn't have an easy pathway to get back to the air filter, to the central unit. So you're going to leak air out of any gap around the windows or anything like that. So leaving doors open or cracked open, or having them undercut where there's a pathway for air to get back is important, and then trying to leave those vents open is usually the best practice.
Okay, all right. So maybe not closing the vents, and then if you're if it's a room you don't really use, but maybe leaving the door cracked, or at least having significant space under the door.
Yeah, a little test I do is if I take that door and I kind of almost close it, and if the air is strong enough to push it the rest of the way closed, I'm like, okay, it doesn't have any good pathway for airflow. If you've got the door sitting there almost closed and it's not getting pushed closed, you're probably okay to shut it all the way.
All right. Well, we have just a couple of minutes left, so is there anything else that you want to give us tips on today as far as what people can do over the winter? Because winter weather's probably coming.
So,
even though it's 60 today.
Yeah, today actually felt good this morning.
Feel good, yeah.
Windy, but yeah, not too cold. One of the big things, like Chris mentioned before, is just reach out to your utility company, see if someone can come help you if you're really struggling with those bills. A lot of utilities have some kind of payment plans or levelized billing, other ways to help you guys with your expense there. Another thing is we've talked a lot about things that affect the HVAC runtime. So your thermostat settings, your duct work, your insulation, and that is because that's the driver of high energy bills. That's going to be most of a typical home's energy consumption goes to heating and cooling the home. The second biggest category is your hot water. So there's a lot of things you can do to use a little less hot water, and that'll save potentially hundreds of dollars a year, turning that temperature down. Just like your home has a thermostat, you can adjust the temperature your water heater does too. The lower you have that set, the more energy you're going to save. So you really only need it set to where you can take a comfortable hot shower.
All right. Well, that's a great tip. The hot water tank does use a lot of energy, and so that's something that we can all do is just check the temperature and pay attention to that. So, all right. Guys, it's been a pleasure having you on today.
Thank you for having us.
You have given me some things to check out on my own home, and I hope everybody out there has been taking notes. The main thing is contact your utility company and ask them about getting a home inspection, a home audit, and then of course contacting them if you are having issues with higher bills on doing some kind of payment program or resources that may be available to help you with those bills. So one last question before we go. Is your Christmas shopping done?
I hope so.
That sounds like okay. Sounds like you're not the one doing it.
No, exactly right.
What about
I'm in the same boat. Yep.
All right. Well, your shopping's probably done then. Maybe you can help wrap.
I don't know about that either. If you want to look good, it can't be me.
Well, thank you guys for coming today, and have a blessed day. Merry Christmas to everyone out there.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Excuse me, and we will see you guys next time. Everybody get out there and enjoy this weather and have a great day.